One of the things that I experienced here in Graz, Austria, during the COVID shutdown is Austrian government's ability to take draconian measures in the time of crisis and force their citizens to get everything from vaccinations, or they couldn't go to the store, forced shutdowns with fines, and basic manipulation of a population. In countries where this was possible, I don't really want to reside. If you were in England or in America, you were actually quite fortunate. The government wouldn't force you to get vaccinated. They wouldn't force you to have a little yellow book to run around, otherwise you couldn't go into a store. This is things that happened here in Austria. At the same time, apparently members of our government decided to make some money and stick some of the public funds in their pockets. At the end of it, finally 20,000 people were protesting from the train station to Karmeliterplatz, the headquarters of the OVP that controlled Austria during these times. The thing is that they had to get permission to actually have the protest. So anyways, after my experiences here of the last 4 or 5 years in Austria, this is not a country I would permanently choose to reside in. The control issues that come down from the top here just reminded me so much of what happened here in the late 30s in World War II that I know that in their hearts they still haven't learned to understand what freedom is really about. Hopefully, we never come to a time and a place again in Austria where our government forces us to do what they want. Because of this, my father got 4 vaccinations and could not leave Austria to return to either Canada or America. He's an American citizen and a Canadian also, like I am. And we were stuck here. Since we didn't pay and have never paid into the social system here, we have to use the money we've earned in America to pay for our way here, making everything very, very expensive. Now I have rights in America. I paid into the system there. I get health care. I get everything also in Canada. Why should I stay here in Austria and have everything my family and I worked for taken away by a country that's never done anything for us? I hope that they really keep their word and everything resolves in April. I have things to do somewhere else, and I'm not particularly in love with this country or this social system. That doesn't mean that I don't like some of the people here, but some of the people here really buy into their own ways, let's say, and this is really saddening to me. I will always have been raised in the San Francisco Bay Area, a bastion of freedom. I remember when I lived here in 1980, it was still so narrow and conservative from my point of view. I was overjoyed to return home to California after a short 8 months. So as we're all fighting political systems and piss-poor leadership around the world, make proper choices and never make your country a place where you don't have freedom or the right to vote, and anybody sitting on the throne that tries to hold it through bullshit, like on January 6th, should be held accountable for messing with a free democracy. We're fortunate to have a bastion of democracy when other people have elections with only one person involved in the election. Let's remember this in this election year and see if we can preserve our freedoms for ourselves, which have been so much eroded in the last 50 years. Have a great day. This is March 18th, Monday, Graz, Austria.